We start with the name of Allah, who is the most merciful and the most beneficent. The technique which I will cover today is ultracentrifugation. As we know that centrifuge is one of the most important and widely used laboratory technique. The applicability is wider and broader. That is the reason I have kept it concise and short to understand. Secondly, and most importantly, it will cover much ground and hopefully it will deal with all the peculiarities and questions in our mind. The centrifuge is a device for separating particles from a solution according to their size, shape, density, viscosity of the medium, and the rotor speed. Number second, ultracentrifuge. What is ultracentrifuge? Ultracentrifuge is a specialized technique used to spin samples at exceptionally high speeds. The separation of mixtures, liquids, sediments, suspended solids, particles, and the separation of billet is also done by the ultracentrifuge machine. Ultracentrifuge operate at the speed of 75,000 rpm, providing the centrifugal force of 500,000 grams. A rotor chamber is sealed and evacuated by to pump attain vacuum. A refrigeration system temperature required 0 to 4 degrees C. Rotor chamber is always enclosed in a heavy armor plate. Centrifugation for isolation and purification of components is known as preparatory centrifugation, while that carried out with a desire for characterization is known as analytical centrifugation. Now the operating procedures of ultracentrifugation. First of all, turn on the centrifuge, set up the parameters, speed, time, temperature, accelerate and decelerate speed, open the centrifuge door, install the rotors with zero ring that contain balanced bottle or tubes. Make sure that rotor is properly seated to the drive hub. Secure the rotor with lid, close the centrifuge door. Now press enter, then run, waiting until reaching desired speed. After completely stopped, open the door and take out the sample bottles or tubes. Check whether splicing was happened or not. If there is spill, take out the rotor, wash and dry it, and return to its storage place. Never leave rotor inside the centrifuge and clean the chamber. Leave high speed centrifuge door open and ultra centrifuge door close and turn off the machine. The principles of centrifugation. Sedimentation of solutes particles makes heavier particles sink and lighter particles to float in the solvent or medium. The solution is subjected to high angular velocity measured in rotation per minute. The effect of gravity and thereby the rate of sedimentation greatly increased due to the application of an external force called centrifugal force. Ultracentrifugation works on the basis of sedimentation. Parts of centrifuge can be divided into the 7 major parts. Core part is the rotor, fixed number of arms radiating from it a certain angle, hollow tube attached for a sample replacement, ball bearings, aluminum titanium graded drum, motor and brake assembly, controlling knobs, temperature system for temperature control. The type of ultracentrifugation are the number one, analytical ultracentrifugation. The analytical ultracentrifugation, it is used to separate the components of solution based on differences in sedimentation rate of the different components of the mixture used in the isolation, not living substances, nanoparticles, colloids and viruses. In analytical sample size is small, uses relatively pure sample, analysis of various particles present in a sample. Preparative ultracentrifugation, used to isolate sand, purify specific particles such as subcellular organelles in preparative large sample size of sample. Less pure sample can be used. Most widely used isolation and separation of particles in a sample. In analytical ultracentrifugation, determination of purity of macromolecules, determination of average molecular mass of molecular complexes, the detection of conformation and conformational changes, separation and differentiation of various biomolecules. In the preparative ultracentrifugation, subcellular fractions, fractionations, affinity purification of membrane vesicles, separation of DNA components, colloid separation, and virus purification. The advantages of the preparative ultracentrifugation are compact, occupy small space, high efficiency, and low sample required. Two immiscible liquids are easily separated for separation of nucleic acid like DNA and RNA. The type of centrifuge can be classified on the basis of speed and temperature. The speed of centrifuge is measured in revolutions per minute. Centrifuge can be divided into three major categories. Number 1, low speed centrifuge. Number 2, high speed centrifuge. Number 3, ultracentrifuges. The low speed centrifuge has the rotation per minute are about 20,000. The high speed centrifuge have 80,000 rpm, and the ultracentrifuges have 1 lakh rpm. The type of centrifuges on the basis of temperature. Number 1, refrigerated centrifuges. These type of refrigeration, a particular temperature is required. The temperature range is maintained during centrifugation. Non-refrigerated centrifuge, these are normally used at whatever temperature the room they are in happens to be. This is typically described in research reports as room temperature or ambient temperature. Takeaways for identifiable components from the centrifuge machine. It is used for particle conformation, structure of the molecule per substances, stability, interactions, proteins, peptides and nanoparticles identification, polymers and liposomes, drug conjugates, viral vectors, viral payloads per vectors. Now, last but not the least is the applications of the ultracentrifugation technique. In clinical laboratory, centrifugation is used to remove the cellular elements from billet to provide plasma per serum for analysis. Remove chemically precipitate proteins from an analytical specimen. Separate protein bound from free ligand immunobiochemical assays. Separation of subcellular organelles, DNA, RNA. Extract solutes and biological fluids from aqueous to organic solvents. Separate lipid components. Thank you very much.